Okay, let's just look at long divisions. Okay, so now I want to apply long divisions in here. So what you have here is you have the numerator at the top and you have the denominator at the bottom. Denominator is actually our divisor. So what you have to do is, first of all, okay, so you write something like that. Okay, you put the numerator inside and you put the divisor at the outside. And the next thing is you focus on the first item at the divisor and the first item at the numerator. So you have to think, what should you multiply? What should you multiply to the x set here, such that you will have the result of x squared? So the answer is actually x. So we put an x in here, but we're going to do the multiplication, but we're not going to multiply only x, but plus 1 also we have to multiply. So let's just multiply it. So then you have a line that you take the divisor, multiply with the x. So you have divisor multiply with x. So the result is x squared plus x. And put this result into here. Okay, and then put a long line. Okay, after it, and then put a minus. So we do the minus. So you're going to move minus the x squared to the x squared. Okay, so we have the x squared minus the x squared to basically give you a 0. Okay, and then you look at the 3x, you minus down by the column line. So you have 3x minus the x, 3x minus the x, so you have 2x. So this is a result of the minus. Okay, once you have minus, then we look at the next item at the numerator. So we have plus 5. So drag down the plus 5 from the numerator. Okay, and then we're going to repeat the same step all over again. So now you're going to focus on this line and the divisor. So look at the first item at this line. So you have 2x and you have x. So you have to think, what is the thing that you should multiply at the x such that you will have a result of 2x? The answer is plus 2. Right, so we have plus 2. But we do not just multiply x with plus 2, but we multiply the whole divisor with the plus 2. So then we will have this line. So we have the divisor, multiply with the plus 2, and we have the result of 2x plus 2. So put the result and write it here. And draw a line after that, okay, and then put a minus. So you're going to minus this column. So you will have 2x minus with 2x. So this actually give you a 0. And then minus this column. This column is for a constant. So you have 5 minus with positive 2. So that is actually give you 3. So then we're going to write the result that we obtain. Okay, my pen. Okay, so we're going to write our result. Okay, so how to write the result? So first of all, take the answer. So you have the equation. So this is the equation. So the equations, and then you're going to put a plus. Here's my pointer. Okay, you're going to put a plus. Okay. And this is the answer of the remainder. Okay, so we have 3. X plus 2 is actually the equation. Okay, and you have the remainder. So now we have the equation plus the remainder. Okay, and this remainder have to divide by the divisor. So that is x plus 1. That is the divisor here. So we have the divisor here. So this is the result for the example 1. So let's just go for the next example. Okay, in the next example, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to put the numerator inside, and we have the divisor at the outside. So this is numerator, this is the divisor. And then, okay, we're going to focus on the first item at the numerator. So the first item, that is 6x cubed, and the first item at the divisor, that is x. So you have to think, what is the things that you have to multiply with x just that you can get 6x cubed? So the answer is 6x squared, right? So just put it here. Okay, and but when we multiply, we are not going to multiply with x only, but we also have to multiply the minus 2. So then you will have this line. So we take this divisor, multiply with the 6x squared. So the answer is 6x cubed minus 12x squared. So write the answer here. Okay, draw a long line after it and put a minus. Okay, we're going to minus down. So for 6x cubed minus with 6x cubed is actually 0. So you don't have to write the 0. Okay, then we have all the x squared. So we have minus 19x squared minus minus. Minus is actually give you a positive 12x squared. So minus 19 positive 12x squared give you minus 7x squared. So then we're going to drag down one item from the numerator. Just drag down one item. Then we're going to repeat the same process again. Focus on this line only. With this line, we're going to focus on the first item. The first item that you see here is minus 7x squared. And we'll do check on this divisor again. So we have the x, and you have to think, what is the number, what is the thing that you should multiply with the x, such that you can get minus 7x squared. So the answer is minus 7x, right? So we have minus 7x. Just put it here. Okay, and we repeat the process of multiply. So take the divisor and multiply with minus 7x. So you have the divisor multiply with minus 7x. So this is the result of the multiplication. So we'll put the result multiplication at here, draw a long line after it, and then put a minus, put a minus down. So this is negative 7x squared minus minus. You have minus give you a positive 7. So minus 7 plus positive 7x squared actually give you a 0. And for the 16x minus with positive 14, so it's give you a positive 2x. And then, okay, we drag down one item from the numerator. So we have a minus 4. Okay, and again, we want to focus on this line. So on this line, focus on the first item. The first item is 2x, and then we compare with the divisor again. So in your mind, you should think of what is the number that you should multiply with this x, just that you can get 2x. The answer is plus 2, right? So of course, you're going to take the whole thing that you have in the divisor and multiply with the 2. So we will have this, we have minus 2 multiplied with positive 2, so we have 2x minus 4. So draw a long line after it and minus, and then you can see that basically all of them are 0. Okay, so 2x minus 2x is 0, minus 4 minus minus 4. This give you a 0 also. Okay, so because all are 0, so I draw a short line after it. After it did not we have obtained the answer, we have no remainder in this case. So we have no remainder, or we have 0 remainder, or we have 0 remainder. So we only have the equations. So instead, you just have to take the answer of the equations. So we have the bracket here, so we have 6x squared minus 7x plus 2. So this is the answer for example 3. Okay, let's look at the third example. Okay, at the third example, we're going to put the numerator inside and the divisor at the outside. Right? Okay, then focus on the first item that you see at the numerator, that is x cubed, and the first item at the divisor, that is x. Then you should think, what is the thing that you should multiply with the x, just that you got x cubed. So the answer is x squared. So multiply the divisor with the x squared. So this is give you x cubed minus x squared. So put the answer at here. Okay, draw a long line after it, and then you put a minus, and you minus down. So this actually give you a 0 x cubed. So don't have to write a 0. But what happens for minus x squared? We do not have things at the top. So means that you have a 0 here. So you have a 0 minus with x squared. What do you have? You have x squared, right? You have x squared. So do you have the x? We don't have the x, just leave it there. And we're going to continue as long as you have the thing that is greater than the divisor. You have this line greater than divisor, then you have to continue it. So we continue it. Okay, you have to think of what should you multiply with the x, just that you have x squared. The answer is positive x, right? So you have positive x. So take the divisor, multiply with the x. Divisor multiply with the x. So you will have this. So the answer is x squared minus x. So put it here and draw a long line after it and minus. And same thing with minus. Down there is actually 0. And then you have here, so this is actually 0 minus x. So this actually give you a positive x. Okay, and drag down the last item that you have here. So we have minus 1. Okay, and then we repeat the same step. Okay, what should you multiply? It's just that you have x. The answer is positive 1. Okay, so multiply the divisor with the positive 1. So you have the answer of x minus 1. So we have x minus 1 and draw a long line and put a minus. And minus down, this is actually 0. Minus down, this is actually 0 minus 1. Minus 1 is actually 0. So means that this case is also we do not have remainder for it. So we do not have remainder, means that you have 0 remainder. So you just have to write the equation only. So the answer is only the equations, that is this one. So this is actually x squared plus x plus 1. So this is the answer for the example 3. Now I'm going to try on these two questions and see whether you are able to attempt the answer. Okay, thank you.